been about a decade since the last season of the show Friends was released, but it still holds a dear place in the hearts of many. It's no news that the show brought the 6 major casts tremendous fame and wealth, and if they choose to, they could have stayed idle for the rest of their lives. However, they all pushed to leave a larger imprint in the movie industry. Sadly, only a few of them did that successfully, and if we're being honest, it's really only Jennifer Aniston, who played Rachel Greene, who has been able to stay relevant. So why Rachel Greene? Ironically, Jennifer Aniston has had the most successful career of the cast after the show because she was the show's biggest casting risk. She almost didn't play the role and probably wouldn't have gotten so famous. As confirmed in the Friends reunion at the time of the show, Jennifer was signed on for another show called Muddling Through. However, the cast of Friends still wanted her, so the producers went ahead to shoot the first 3 episodes with her playing Rachel, knowing fully they might have to recast her if the show got picked up. This would have meant the entire cast and crew redoing the first batch of episodes. Their decision was definitely a huge risk, but as fate would have it, Muddling Through got scrapped and the world got the incredible Jennifer as Rachel Greene. It's hard to think of anyone else who could have played it better. Her chemistry with the entire cast, especially with David Schwimmer's Ross and Courtney Cox's Monica, was undeniably one of the reasons the audience kept returning. Even before the show ended, she had already gotten a comfortable spot as one of the highest paid actors on set. However, she and David, who also was paid higher, had made sure all 6 of them got paid equally by agreeing to a price slash to make up for the payment of the others. She also earned a Primetime Emmy Award and Golden Globe for her wonderful portrayal of Rachel. Others also earned awards, but what was so special about Jennifer? To understand, we'll have to break down each of their careers after the last season in 2004. We'll start with David Schwimmer, otherwise known as Ross. With a SAG Award and a Primetime Emmy Award nomination while still acting in Friends, David's career was supposed to take off after the series ended in 2004. He had shown great promise by bagging roles in movies like The Pallbearer, Kissing a Fool, 6 Days, 7 Nights, Apartment Pupil, Picking Up the Pieces, and Band of Brothers, while still acting in Friends. However, things didn't pick up as they should after the series finale in 2004. When befitting roles were not coming in, Schwimmer branched out into film and stage work. He was cast as the title character in the 2005 drama Dwayne Hopwood, and although his performance was applauded, the movie itself received mixed reviews. Then he voiced Melman in the animated film Madagascar. This didn't earn him an award, but it brought in big bucks as the movie was a commercial success. Schwimmer also made his West End stage debut in the leading role in the 2005 movie Some Girls, and made his Broadway debut in The Kane Mutney Court Martial in 2006. His feature film directorial debut came in 2007 with the comedy Run Fat Boy Run, and the following year he made his off-Broadway directorial debut in Fault Lines. Although this work was not particularly successful, they kept him relevant in the industry. And then almost a decade later, he stunned the world again. In 2016, Schwimmer played the role of lawyer Robert Kardashian in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, for which he received his 2nd Primetime Emmy Award nomination. Overall, Schwimmer's career is seemingly the best after Jennifer's. Lisa Kudrow, who is best known as Phoebe, has also achieved moderate success with her career since those Central Park days. Before Friends, she had starred in the hit sitcom Cheers. She also starred in several episodes of the show Mad About You before she was cast for the role of Phoebe. Then, while she was still acting in Friends, Kudrow starred in the cult comedy film Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, and an acclaimed performance in the comedy drama The Opposite of Sex, in which she won several awards. She created, produced, wrote, and starred in the HBO mockumentary series The Comeback, which initially lasted for 1 season in 2005, but was later revived for a 2nd season and final season in 2014. For this show, she was nominated for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series for both seasons. She also starred in several other notable films like Feel Good, the star-studded web series Web Therapy, Dr. Dolittle 2, Neighbors, The Boss Baby, Longshot, and Booksmart. Overall, she has been lucky to get incredible roles and be cast in star-studded movies, but altogether her career just falls a little short of Jennifer Aniston. Next is Courtney Cox, Monica. After perfectly playing the role of the scrupulous A-class chef, Monica Geller, the audience couldn't wait to see her feature in some other roles. However, it seems like movies were not particularly Cox's biggest ambition. After Friends, she popped up in some minor supporting roles in movies like November, December, where she starred as a lonely photographer who survived a shooting. Then there was the sitcom Cougar Town, which she also directed, the Scream franchise, which was applauded, and the Starz horror comedy series Shining Vale. For someone who gained so much fame from her role, one would expect the list would be longer, but Cox was more into production as she owns Coquette Productions, which was created by her and her ex-husband, David Arquette. Her company produced the game show Celebrity Name Game, which was on air from 2014 to 2017, and directed the television drama film Tall Hot Blonde, and the black comedy drama film Just Before I Go. But regardless of her seemingly less shining career, she has a SAG Award, a Golden Globe to her name, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Not bad, we must say. The next is Matt LeBlanc. After playing the role of the comical character Joey Tribbiani in the series, you'd assume that LeBlanc would be the top pick for any comical role. However, that has not been the case. Or maybe LeBlanc just chose to do his own thing. After Friends, a spin-off series of his character Joey was released. It didn't perform as well as anticipated, so it was soon scrapped. He attempted to make some TV appearances afterwards by starring as a fictionalized version of himself in the series episodes, but besides bagging him a Golden Globe Award and some Emmy Award nominations, it didn't catapult his career as hoped. Afterward, he co-hosted Top Gear from 2016 to 2019, then played Adam Burns in the CBS sitcom Man with a Plan, also from 2016 to 2020. Overall, it seems LeBlanc just chose to slow down and enjoy his time with his family. We don't know what happened behind closed doors, but the sweet LeBlanc seemed very satisfied with his achievements. Before going on to Aniston, we'd like to talk about the career of the late Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry, who played the role of Chandler, was always ready with the jokes. Just like Matt LeBlanc, it was assumed that he'd make the most of his international fame. To be fair, he tried and achieved a considerable amount of success, but his demons kept him from doing more. While still acting in Friends, he appeared in Fools Rush In 1997, Almost Heroes in 1990, The Whole 9 Yards in 2000, Serving Sarah in 2002, and Ally McBeal in 2002, and received Primetime Emmy Award nominations for his performances in The West Wing in 2003. After Friends, he starred in The Ron Clark Story, bagging a leading role in the series Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, and also became famous for 17 again in 2009, Mr. Sunshine in 2011, and the 2017 movie The Kennedys after Camelot. Despite his continuous push to stay afloat for the majority of his life, he battled with severe addictions to drugs and alcohol. He had to go through several rehabilitation programs before he finally got clean, but the struggles he faced prevented him from achieving so much more before he died. May his soul rest in peace. It was determined earlier on that Aniston would be the star of Friends. She got the most magazine covers, her haircut was mimicked worldwide, and that was before she got married to Brad Pitt, one of the biggest movie stars on the planet. Ironically, Brad Pitt running off with Angelina Jolie while he was still with her further accelerated her global fame. So it's no surprise that movie producers and directors kept knocking on her door. Unlike her peers, Aniston was able to milk her fame. While acting in Friends, she starred in successful comedy films Office Space and Bruce Almighty. Then afterwards, she starred in several other incredible comedic films like The Breakup, Marley and Me, Just Go With It, Horrible Bosses, We're the Millers, Dumplin', and Murder Mystery. She also starred in other independent movies like The Good Girl, Friends with Money, and Cake. Aniston didn't limit her career to acting alone. She also spread her tentacles into movie production, and in 2019, she produced and starred in the Apple TV Plus drama series The Morning Show, for which she received a Screen Actors Guild Award. Some might argue that Aniston's career also transcended above others because of her looks. Several magazines have indeed named her as one of the world's most beautiful women. However, it would be unfair to limit it to that alone. The award-winning actress also brings her career to life, and her ability to capture her audience keeps the roles coming. Currently, she is one of the highest paid actresses in the world, has a net worth of about $300 million, and her box office gross is over $1.6 billion worldwide. Just like Cox, she has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and is the co-founder of the production company Eco Films. Regardless of whatever path each of the Friends casts treaded after 2004, we're grateful they all came together to make the beloved sitcom that remains relevant even after 2 decades. We wouldn't have it any other way. So do you truly believe that Aniston has had a better career? And what do you think the reason behind it is? Kindly let me know what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.